Let's go. What's good? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Instant Replay. We are your hosts. PJ, you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? I'm PJ. Find me on Instagram, i.r.pj.
Sloan.
Well, this is Sloan at getfitwithsloan.com.
Jonathan.
Uh-oh. A little bit of technical difficulties.
Am I still lagging?
Just a tad, just a tad.
I might just switch to my laptop in a minute.
All right. Of course, I'm ACS. I'd like to tell you guys that if you are watching this on my YouTube channel, the ACS Universe, there's a link right below this video where you can click and go to the Instant Replay YouTube channel. Same feed, same everything, and also leave a like and subscribe to that channel if you haven't done so already. So, guys, what's good, man? How you guys doing?
Good, tired, man. I'll tell you what. It's nice having 6 games a weekend, 3 a day. Mm-hmm. But, man, it's a marathon.
Yes, it is. Back to back to back, yes.
For 2 days in a row, I mean, it's just like, shoo.
I love it. Wall-to-wall games are nice.
Yes, it is. All right, so, hey, my boy Dawson pops in here. He says, yo, what's good, Dawson? Dawson will be on here in just a little bit after halftime. Jack's back.
Man, what the hell? Listen. Before we get started, you know the routine. All views and opinions expressed on AC Universe are not the views or opinion of AC Universe. Only Sloan's opinion, because he got to go in hard, he got to keep it smart, and he got to do what he got to do. Boom! All right, let's go. We are on. Going like a chicken bone.
Rail, what's good? Appreciate you.
What's up, Rail?
Yeah, Rail always popping in on the Instant Replay. So before we get into the talk, the NFL tried to expand this year, right? The NFL said, let's try to hit all these platforms. Let's try to hit all these different fan bases. Let's try to get the younger audience in on on some playoff football, right? Try to get them while they're young. So what ended up happening was it went good. I like the graphics they put in there. It appealed to a younger audience, the slime and all of that stuff on Nickelodeon.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob and stuff. But sometimes, man, it can go bad. So here's what happened. I'm sure you guys are aware of it. I thought it was super hilarious. But here we go.
100, man, that's all.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Vero did the same thing. Break it down.
Could y'all hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that out. Shouts out to my homeboy Nicotina. He called me. He's like, dude, you got to show that clip. Because we talked about it just a few days ago about streaming the playoff game on Nickelodeon. That was hilarious. What's right here?
What's up, nephew? Welcome to the chat room, goes back. Go on in hard.
Yes, sir. So to start the show off,
I like that they had that on Nickelodeon. You know, they had if y'all watch a show Young Sheldon, they had the kid from Young Sheldon in there, and he was explaining all the rules and all the fouls and stuff to the kids in an easy way. So it was nice to see, now kids and Cowboys fans that were watching are able to understand the game of football.
Hope you Cowboys fans got some pointers out there, all right? So before we get into the NFL playoffs and things of that nature, we're going to jump in to watch a little bit of this. So last night was the national championship game. Alabama obviously destroyed Ohio.
Right there on the side, right there, where you see that Sooner number 7 on the. Man, everybody won't see that shit. That was a scrimmage game.
So anyway, fellas, man, thoughts on the national championship game?
I
I got a lot.
For the first quarter, maybe halfway through the first quarter, I really thought it was going to be just a slugfest, and who was going to end up having the ball, on the last possession. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ohio State forgot to double up Devontae Smith.
Yeah, might want to get that dude. Yeah.
I'll tell you what it was. So Cajun were running that damn NFL scheme where they were fucking isolating. Look at that linebacker running with him, man. You know damn well the linebacker. Now that's just poor damn adjustment the whole night. You put a linebacker on him, man, that was a damn disgrace. That defensive coordinator needs to be fired in that game. Now, here's the thing. Them 300-pounders landed on old Fields, and Fields wasn't the same ever since.
He got sandwiched.
Mm-hmm. I told my old man, I say the sharks are in the water, and that was just chum out there on that field, and they ate him alive. He got, they took him in the back and shot him up a little bit, put some gear up in him, try to, man, let me tell you something. You cracked them real, baby. Oh, Lord.
Like collarbone.
No, it was a real.
No, that's the running back.
Running back.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the running back. Okay.
Yeah.
You talking about the Oklahoma reject? That's why we had to get rid of it because the ball was so damn fragile. OU tore his knee up, hurt the shoulder 1 year. When he can play, he's good. I have to give him that credit.
Mm-hmm.
But man, let me tell you something. Them 300-pounder were eating that boy up, man. It just became a track meet.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Track, man.
And I'll say, you got any thoughts on it, Jonathan?
I mean, just listening to a few things today, Devontae Smith, the separation that he was getting. Dude's quick. He's not big. He's 6 foot.
Covering him. That's why he was separated.
Well,
he's 6 foot, 175. Not a big guy, but strong for that size.
Yeah, and he's got that burst speed too.
Yeah.
But they stayed. Ohio State stayed in that 4-4 the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can't. Two safeties, two corners, and the linebackers, and you just can't. You can't match the speed with those guys.
No.
He's been preparing and practicing with Brandon Marshall, Ocho Cinco. He's taken a lot of regiments from them. And a lot of he's been working out with them in the off season, so that's part of the reason.
Ocho Cinco is one of the fastest dudes in the NFL, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when he wanted to race the horse, or he did race the horse.
Yeah. So basically what you said, Peter. We talked about it beforehand. Like they stayed in the 4-4 so long. I couldn't understand why they would do that because you don't. Linebackers ain't keeping up with Smith. That's what you saw that on display last night. So why you wouldn't make some adjustments, as far as that goes, it blows my mind. They stayed in it so long. I was like, this dude's open every single time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how? But yeah. So
they were running scheme, man. They schemed them. Schematically, they was creating mismatch. He was doing the same thing that what they do at Oklahoma. Believe it or not, man, you put the fast guy in motion. Mm-hmm. You seeing where they running man or they running zone. You have to follow him. They not switching off through the zone. All he was doing just running wide open. Man, look, they should have kept that guy number 24 on him, that corner, and let him just follow him everywhere. And they start wherever 24 was, they ran away from him. He was their best corner. They showed a clip of them when they were in those 7-on-7 drills in high school. He was shutting his ass down in high school, man.
Yeah.
But that was the difference, man. I don't know what the hell they defense coordinator was doing.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was the best player on the field last night, and it showed.
Yeah.
He played what? He played the half.
Yeah, because he hurt his hand.
Because he hurt his hand.
Yeah.
He got he was.
Go. What'd you say, PJ?
He got 12 receptions on 15 targets for 215 yards in a half. Average 17.9 yards a catch.
Yeah.
And it only took 2 quarters for him to earn the MVP.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Let me ask you this question. You think Matt Jones is a number 1 draft pick?
A number
Mac
one
Jones?
pick? No. He's
Or
a first round
rounder?
pick. Yeah, I think he's a first rounder.
First rounder.
For some teams, maybe.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
Early
this.
second round.
Well, there goes that question.
Okay, that's great minds think alike. Let me ask you another question. Who would you take by watching that game? Fields or Jones?
Fields. I think Fields probably. The only problem with Jones is he doesn't have the mobility, and I think Fields showed last week against Clemson that he can throw that thing. So
But what happens? What happens when a faster, bigger guy lands on him in the NFL?
what happens to every player? I don't know.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
The reason why I asked that question tonight, because I was talking to two of my buddies that are scouts, and I told them, I said, man, look, everybody, I said, you look at the schools that have super talent everywhere. I call it the Tim Tebow syndrome. Tim Tebow was at Florida. You had the murdering tight end. You had the child molester quarterback that played receiver. You had smoking Percy Harvin. Then you had the ball of Kelsey brothers. And you get a ball to Tim Tebow, and every time you think about it, guys like Matt Jones in the NFL have issues, just like Matt Leinart. When Matt Leinart won the Heisman, everybody talking about what a great quarterback going to be. I never forget it. My buddy said Matt Leinart ain't going to do diddly in the NFL because he never played from behind in college. And
he didn't.
Everybody he threw to was so wide open. That's why you don't see quarterbacks from these powerhouse schools making it in the league. You see guys like Josh Allen from Wyoming. Because you know why? These kind of kids throw in tighter windows. They don't have receivers that get so wide open that you just throw the ball in the air, somebody gonna run under it. I mean, you look at the quarterback, we got exceptional guys, like the boys from Oklahoma, for instance. They're a little bit, but it's true. It's true. Look at the quarterbacks from Oklahoma that's playing in the league. Aren't they playing pretty well?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. You get these boys. Look what happened to that boy at LSU that went up to Cincinnati. That's why they killed his ass. He couldn't throw the ball because them boys weren't open. They were open, but he was so used to that LSU open. Just like the Alabama.
Hey, hold on. I will say though,
they're making him throw the ball 45 times a game.
Yeah. I will say though with Joe Burrow, like even though he missed 5 games, he didn't even finish the season. Still ranks second amongst in so many categories as far as rookie quarterbacks go. So he was holding his own up there. He had some good game.
Well, you throwing a damn ball. What did you just say, PJ? 45, 50 times. I mean, man, wait till we get to the game. I got a whole bunch of stuff to say, man. I told y'all I was gonna be on tonight.
So Alabama. It's pretty much a route. They get six national championships.
I thought it was 7.
No, Nick Saban has 7 because he won one with LSU or whatever. But yeah. So and final thoughts on that. I hate Alabama. Obviously, I'm a Georgia fan, so they done clapped us up to make it even worse in the past. Whatever. But as a Georgia fan, I am not an Alabama fan. The same way you ain't a Texas fan, Sloan.
No bullshit. I'm a Texas fan when they play at other schools.
See?
That when Texas played, the team they beat the hell out of them, Colorado, from the Pac-12, 55 or whatever, we had to match the 55 to let them know we still got dominant the Big 12. But see, y'all SEC people, man, y'all a trip, man. Y'all don't want to root for other schools in your conference. I do. I root for my school. Yeah, we went 5-0 in the bowl game. Well, I call it the plastic ball series.
PJ, you root for the Bills?
Fuck no.
All right.
But y'all know I always root for Arizona because they gave me a free shot back in the day. So I'm partial to them. But I don't give a damn about no other NFL team. I really want to go to the Raiders, but they had too damn men in training camp, so I couldn't let them in. But you damn SEC people, man, I got to give it to the SEC run the damn football, college football.
Yeah. We do have a great
next year though. We're gonna be there next year. We finally got our defense finished in the top 15 this year, man. What you talking about? That's good.
I didn't say nothing bad about him, man. but final thoughts on him. I will say, and you know, I gave Nick Saban shit when he left the Dolphins because he did quit. He quit because he thought he pushed them grown men around like he did those high school kids, and that shit wasn't happening. So he left them. But as a college football coach, that is greatness that we're witnessing before our eyes. I have to give respect where respect is due. Great college football coach. He adapted, which is something. One of the reasons why I want Kirby Smart up out of there, he realized that it doesn't matter how fire your defense is. The offense, I think the mantra of defense wins championships is still somewhat in there. But if your offense is fire, you're overtaking them. So, and like I said, Ohio State's defense is pretty fucking good. But you see what happens when your offense is fire. So he adapted. You remember what it used to be all day, Alabama. Defense, fire. Offense, pretty good. We got, they always had a fire running back. But now you could say offense, fire, defense is all right. Defense is pretty good. It's not a traditional Alabama defense, but he adapted. He decided, he realized, offense is where it's at right now. Who knows what's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 seasons, but he realized that and he adapted, which is something that my coach...
We don't put that offense because the drunk man left. He went to Texas, which is the best thing for Oklahoma. Because that son bitch ain't going to last long, man. Let me tell you. That's right. I didn't get a chance to talk with y'all about that when they hired that joke. Mm-hmm. Man, he was working under Nick Saban. Now, I got real receipts on this boy. Let me talk to you now.
We believe you.
Now, I got real receipts now. One of my boys that was out there at USC when he first came out of USC, I said, man, what you think about the boy from Washington? He said, man, he's a clown, Sloan. He out there hanging out with the hoes. And that's what got him out there, man. He was out there drinking that brown water and going in pink. That's how he got in trouble out there, man. You can't. What? Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't, man. We just laughing because it's funny.
Hey, man, that's what happened. It's just like them girls get out there. They want brown water and go raw. That's when you get in trouble. And Salt was out there drinking. Had a private apartment and stuff on the side. And he was going to alumni booster club meetings drunk. And let me tell you what's going to happen to him at Texas. Tuscaloosa does not have a nightlife. So Nick Saban was real strict. Now he's going to be the man again. So guess what? You going out, cocktail here, cocktail there. Let me tell you, man, in 3 years, he ain't going to beat Oklahoma. He going to be fired like the rest of them. Oklahoma's got a lot of coach fired in the Big 12, just like Nick Saban get a lot of coaches fired in the SEC.
Yeah.
That's just the real deal, man. So,
all right. Jonathan will be back, by the way. He's having some technical difficulties. He's going to bounce back in just a minute. But yeah, so Alabama wins national championship. Not surprised. I think Sloan, you weren't on the show last week, but I think we all picked Alabama to win that game. Even though we thought
I was gonna pick anyway. Who I was gonna pick? I was gonna pick an SEC school. I ain't picking no.
I talked to you at 11 o'clock on Saturday night. You told me Ohio State was gonna whoop them.
I said they got a chance. They got a chance. When that boy got hurt, I was like, oh boy, man, look. He told me he gonna be ready, man. You know you gotta use the gear, but you gotta give it at least 2 weeks. He didn't have 2 weeks. Brady for taking that shit all this week. Now everything.
Well, I'll tell you this right now, Rail. If this doesn't work out, this will probably be Steve's last chance. I'll say that.
No, it won't. He has the complexion for the protection for the connection. Let's don't get it stupid now. Hell, Lovie Smith had to go. He left Illinois. He had to go to a damn HBCU to coach now.
HBCU.
HBU, man. HBU. You know what I'm saying? Historical college, HBC, man.
Sorry, I cut out. What I miss?
Nah, we still talking about the college football. We ain't gotta. We're about to jump into.
I know. Were you talking about the new offensive coach for Alabama?
Yeah.
No, we
Bill
ain't
O'Brien?
mentioned it. Who is
You
it?
didn't mention that Bill O'Brien is going to be the offensive coordinator of Alabama now.
Is he?
Who? Who?
Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien.
Is that official?
They were finalizing his contract. So.
Oh yeah, you did mention that
I
earlier.
thought it was interesting after his time in Texas.
Yeah, that's
Bill O'Brien that used to be with the Texans?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, I got some good receipts on the Texans guy. You guys gonna love this one. Wait till we get to the NFL. Wait till I burst this one out. Oh,
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are in the NFL.
Yeah, we're about to move in.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
So here we go. All right, round one. My bad. Of the let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Round one of the playoffs are in the books. Yes, wild card weekend is in the books, and we're gonna run through these games. Sloan, go ahead and tell us about them receipts you were talking about though just then. What you got?
The receipts I got, you know that the Houston Texans were trying to hire new coaches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All the coaches they had coming into the main office had a little vanilla flavor to it, and that's when your boy J.C. Watson came out and said, "I want out." And he said, "If y'all not bringing in anything with some chocolate on it, I'm gone." And all of a sudden, they start bringing in every chocolate coach you can find that was in the NFL that had some credentials. And they got scared. They thought because he was young, man, ain't coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't want to be there, man.
Jack, we'll get to that when we get to that game. Jack can't wait to talk about the Ravens.
He cannot wait, man. He is foaming at the mouth. I won.
All right, so first game, Colts, Bills. As you can see with this score, this game was really, really close.
Best game of the weekend.
Yeah, yes, best game of the weekend. Thoughts, man? What y'all got? Y'all, okay. Well, I don't know if this is probably one of Jonathan's questions, so I won't ask it. But Phillip Rivers in the game, I thought he was dropping some dimes, man.
He played great.
Yeah,
He played really good.
Except for that last Hail Mary, he couldn't make it to the end zone, could he?
Oh no, Why
He couldn't make it to the end zone.
Why they didn't bring your boy Jacoby in there to throw that Hail Mary is beyond me. Yo, you see his wind up, dude.
Like this.
Yeah, dude, it was almost just like that. Yeah, he really wound up for that pass. So obviously the Bills, close game. For the most part, I think Phillip Rivers played phenomenal.
Yeah.
But and the Bills, and they had a couple, and Bills defense. I'm telling you right now, that fourth quarter, were y'all on the sideline because the Colts were scoring at will to catch that game back up in the fourth quarter. Like, it was like ridiculous. And then the last possession that they had before the Colts had their final chance to try to win that game, you had Josh Allen get sacked on third down to where they had to punt. So like we'll talk about it when we get to the next week's game.
What was the score? What would it be?
Do what? 27-24.
Oh, so 3 points difference, right?
Yep.
3 points. Early on in the first quarter,
They should have went for the field goal. Yes, sir.
they were down. It was fourth and goal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fucking playoffs, man. You want points. Score damn points. That's all you need to score points.
Yep.
So they went for it, didn't get it. Then they went for two later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then they missed a field goal.
Yep.
So that's
And-
1,
and
2, 3. 1, 2, 3,
10
4,
Yep.
5, 6, 7. 7 points that they lost out on.
Yeah. And
Why
and,
don't
and
you
the play that they called on fourth down was not a good play. Terrible call. If you're gonna go for it on fourth down, you got to that's not it right there.
Yeah,
Well-
and honestly, the guy was open. Rivers just
Yeah.
didn't put a good ball out there.
Man, let me tell y'all. But let me tell y'all, man, that damn Indianapolis Colts, they had better talent than the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah, their defense is good.
What was the deciding factor in that game?
Josh
Who?
Allen.
Thank you. Josh Allen is the damn MVP of the league. And Josh Allen,
Whoa.
Stephon Diggs, 128 yards on 6 catches. That's
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, remember, yeah.
Rivers is dead. That's right. They gonna cremate him. He got to go home and feed them 18 kids he got. Hope that damn 20 million carry him a long time. You got to be proud of Philip. He only has one baby mama with them damn kids. That's a good deal.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, back to the football.
He's a good Christian.
But anyway, he's probably Catholic because they don't believe in birth controls. Now, Josh Allen, man, I remember when he first came into the league, everybody was trashing on him. You remember when everybody, he had everything you want. Height, 6'6", 250, arm like a cannon. There's one thing they can't teach in the NFL. You can't teach accuracy. Accuracy is something that you gotta work at doing.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done. And then when you bring in a new coach, McDermott come up there, it just worked, man. And he is that team. Because the thing that killed Phillip Rivers, he just too damn old. He can't move. I mean, that arm just gave out on him, man, at the end.
Yeah, they should never try that. But yeah, he I think the key the reason why the Colts lost was like PJ said, those calls. There's those few calls, instead of going ahead and getting those easy 3 points, they didn't do it, and you saw what happened after that.
They knew they were going to be in a shootout. They know I can't beat him with 3 points.
It might have made a difference.
they would have tied him with 3 points.
Yeah.
I look at it like what you say, PJ, considering the type of defense they had, and they held them down, they would have been ahead by 10. Field goal, touchdown, man, but hey, that's why we on here talking shit and that guy is coaching.
All right, so these are obviously out of order, but let's jump to the next game. Rams Seahawks. Okay, so we've talked at great length this entire season about the Seahawks, about Russell Wilson being that MVP leading guy through the first 8 weeks of the season, and then after that he falls off. We talked about it, the game where we said, "Hey, is this the one where he's done?" In them talks. It turns out, yes, it was the game that he was done in these talks. So the Rams went into obviously look. There's a key that I think Seattle was missing that they normally have. This is why Russell Wilson had never before this lost a home playoff game in his career, was because they had that 12th man up there. They had that ridiculously loud crowd to at least. I think that at least gets you a couple plays. I think that at least earned you that crowd at least earned you a couple of plays in the game, key plays where the opposing offense might need they need to quiet or whatever. So, you guys' thoughts on the Rams going in there and smashing?
I think the Seahawks need to look at some defensive help during the draft, because those damn guys, they can't stop a nosebleed at this point.
Yeah.
Agreed. But I mean, there goes a really good defense against a fraudulent team right there. Aaron Donald and Ramsey, man, they got up Metcalf's butt. He was pissed off on the sideline. It was visible And if you can get into a team's head and get to a elite player's head like that, I mean, there's something to be said about it. And they did it, and it worked. It really worked, man. Because then they started, once he got mad on the sideline, what they start doing, try to force him the ball. And it wasn't working, man. It was not working.
Well, it kind of. I mean, he had almost 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, they got him the ball.
Yeah.
Problem
yeah,
is
but
they,
I mean, but they still got in his head. Ramsey got in his head.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to happen. He's the best corner in the league.
Yeah.
But I don't know what they were. I don't know if they're preparing for Goff to throw the ball all over the place because he really didn't. They just beat it. They ran it down their throat the whole damn game.
Yeah, and they had a pick six.
Yeah,
he couldn't throw it all over the place.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, because he's got them pins in his thumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
And then that other quarterback, what was his name?
Wolford.
Yes, he got hurt early. Yeah,
He got a stinger.
He got popped. He running into a damn crowd head first. That's what happened to you. He should have slid. That's what happened to his ass. He was finished. Man, but let me tell you something, guys. Seattle's biggest issue is they never put any money into their damn offensive line. You get sacked. How many times they sacked him? 7 times? What, 5 times?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Donald. Check this out. They put 3 guys on Aaron Donald. And he still whooping ass. But see, this week, he got hurt his ribs. So he might be out. Or he might not be as effective. He hurt those ribs. Now, it all depends. Dr. Squeak come early, like Christmas time. Christmas come early for him. So now he probably gonna get a little of that gear. He should be ready. But the thing is, man, that's why they took him out. They said, we got this one. Because Seattle, their biggest problem is, like you said, Russell Wilson goes down here and that offensive line, they ain't got no offensive line is not any good, man. And that's their problem.
Yeah,
and let me
it was 5 sacks. Five
five,
sacks, yeah.
okay, 5, 7, it was a bunch. And let me tell you something about Metcalf. Metcalf remind me of these guys like Terrell Owens. Hyper masculine, but very immature and not strong in the mind.
That's a nice comparison.
You ever see Jerry Rice get triple and double cover? You ever see him go to the sideline cussing anybody out? He just come out there and get with the program.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? You ever see Randy Moss got upset because somebody was triple covering him? He still would catch the ball on him.
Yeah.
He would.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. Metcalf can't run routes. That's why he was easy to cover. And I know that from playing defense back. Give me a fast guy that can't run routes. Man, you put somebody over the top of me, I'm gonna harass his ass all night long. I'm gonna be like at a wedding picture. The pimp over the show up on the bride. Oh, I got a pimple. That's all I'm gonna do.
So yeah, the Rams move on. They will be playing my boys next weekend or this weekend coming up. And yeah, Seahawks, like I said, we talked about them all year. Defense improved, but they had those games like where the Giants clapped them up. Do you remember that? Yeah, the Giants clapped them up. So and you're right. The offensive line for the Seahawks, they need to improve that, and that defense, dude. This is no longer the Legion of Boom. This is, and
it's the Legion of Gloom, not the Legion of Boom.
And the passes that Jared Goff did throw were pretty significant. You got a dude out here with pins in his thumb, putting the ball downfield on you. So,
man, you know why? You can say what you want to say. That was called the $182 million throwing arm. They say, listen here, that boy got a sting. We put the third boy in there because you remember the third string boy was warming up on the sideline. The owner called out and Steve Tucker called and said, hey, that's $185 million. Put his ass in. Pins or no pins, we gonna go down with him. We ain't gonna go down with no third string. and that paper talk, man. And Jerry Goff's like, shit, give me a shot. They shot that son of a bitch up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He was, hey. It's all about that paper. So, you want to say about dog?
All right, sorry about the dogs back there barking. I think my wife just got home. But anyway, next game.
They just want to eat something, man. That's all. Go feed them.
No, that have been fed. Buccaneers, Washington. All right, game was a lot closer than I thought. 31-23, Buccaneers win the game. Tom had some fire throws in there. By far the most playoff wins ever. For a quarter.
He's beaten more NFC teams in the playoffs than Drew Brees has.
That's not right. But check this out, though. I need to give a shout out to DC Sexy for the Washington football team. I promised DC Sexy I will not say anything bad about the Washington football team tonight because I thought the Washington football team, they're going to be a good team. They just got to find a quarterback, man.
Yeah.
They find a quarterback. They got the defense. They got the offensive line. They got the
coach.
Yep. Let me tell you, Vero had got them boys playing. He had them. Hey, that loss right there, that was a good loss. If it's such
and
thing.
Oh, dude, what's the quarterback? Fire.
Yes. Oh, Henneke?
Yes, dude. He had some. That boy could play. He played himself a game, and I think do what?
He played himself a new contract.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he played himself again. Yeah, and
that was going to be one of my questions. I omitted it though early. It was should Heineke be an NFL team on an NFL team?
I know because he was on the Patriots squad for a little bit.
Yeah,
PJ said that man. We should have kept
for like 3 months or something like that. 2 or 3 months. We worked him out for a while, man.
Played a good game. I think the talent that Tampa Bay has on offense, that was the deal breaker. Their defense, not as good as it was first half of the season. I mean, look, I was looking at the highlights from that game earlier. They weren't getting the penetration that they were getting the first half of the season. They got just enough stops. But I think Tampa Bay, the fact that they have Tom Brady and they have that talent around him on offense was the breaker. Like I said, the game was close, man. You know, you might say, what is it, 8 points? It's not that close, but I thought it was closer than I thought. You know, the game was going to be the way it turned out. That one diving touchdown, dude. Come on, man.
Well, but you know what the thing is. What I was impressed with, man. That damn Brown finally got it. Brown is the number one go-to guy on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Brown been letting them up. Think about it, man. The last few games, Joe got 5 touchdowns. I think he about got what? How many catches he got? Look it up on the information box for me, baby boy. Come on. No. Shit, damn Brown, man. Hey, fucking BA was out there saying, shit, baby, give me a martini on this one here, Tom. Come on. Hey, my prediction is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to be the first team in NFL history to be a host team and play in the same Super Bowl.
Hot takes.
Yes, super hot takes. Considering it to get there, they're gonna have to
go
come
through
to
Green Bay.
They're gonna have to come to where it's 15 degrees outside. But okay, cool. All right, next game.
There might be visitors at the Super Bowl. I forgot about the Green Bay Packers.
AB's got 45 receptions for 483 yards.
Antonio Brown?
Yeah, AB hadn't done nothing, really. He hadn't had that much effect on the team until that last game there.
Yeah. He did his thing in the game. I got to give him. So next game.
In that game he did, but all the other games during the season,
he
didn't do nothing, man.
Yeah.
The team.
He didn't talk to. You got the other big boy. They say what they be, man.
No, I'll tell you exactly why. Who does Brady like to go to now in tough situations?
Miller,
the big boy.
Brown and Godwin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, big guy. Yeah.
You know why? Because they run their routes the right way. They run them precise.
Yep. And guess what?
Yeah, but I was just saying during the season, Brown wasn't effective at all.
Well, Brown,
he had to get his reps in.
You get thank you, man. You know that's timing, man. You know when you playing man at the speed of the game, you learning. You know it's a new concept, new routes. You know some running like you run a comeback. Some guys want the comeback depth at 8 yards, come back 3. Some want them at 5 and come back 2. It all depends on where you are. When you run a 7 route, you running bang 8. Man, you running 9 route. That's straight down the field. You running 3s, 2s, and 4s. Man, you got that's all timing because you're throwing the space.
Mm-hmm.
They throw the ball before you break on your cut. You got to be there.
Yeah.
And that's timing. That's timing. But I can say one thing though: the football team, the old Redskins. I think they should have kept the damn Redskins name instead of being all that damn politically correct bull guy. Hey, it's all good. People don't know the history of the Redskins. That's the problem. I'll tell y'all that on the next episode after the break.
Next episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Ravens.
Sexy.
Ravens Titans. Okay, here we go. Ravens Titans. Jack about to be popping in the
floor.
Yeah. He about to be popping in the comments.
Come on.
So Ravens Titans, man. 20-13 game was close. Lamar Jackson finally got that off his back. He was just like, yo, he had some nice plays in the game, some nice runs. I thought Tannehill played fire.
He threw the ball quite well too, Lamar did.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, that Titans or the Ravens defense though, I think they watched what happened when we played the Titans a few weeks ago. Derrick Henry was a non-factor, dude. Just a straight no factor.
They put 9 in the box and say beat us.
Yep.
That's what they did. They put 9 in the
Tannehill was
box.
throwing it though. Tannehill gave him a run for it though.
He
was throwing it, and he was connecting.
Hell no.
Sloan after dark podcast.
See, Sloan, you got to go ahead.
So, see?
Next episode, Sloan after dark. We going X-rated, triple X.
Hey,
finally we agree on something, Jack.
PJ, man, what's your thoughts on that game, man?
They like stacking 9 in the box, stopping Henry. That's what you had to do. You had to hit him. The Titans not being able to stop Lamar. Lamar ran for 136 yards. He had that 148-yard touchdown. He ran for 136. How many yards do you think Derrick Henry ran for?
40.
40.
On 17 carries.
Yep.
Once, it said BS no call on that. Is he talking about the last one, the Ravens interception that ended it?
Yeah. He's talking about that interception where, it shouldn't have been an interception. Was it? Wait.
Well, I know the receiver fell.
I remember watching it because we were all watching it.
Yeah. The receiver, was he knocked down? And then that's why the defender was just like, hey, because he fell down right in front of him. I think that's the one he's talking about. He said, what did Derrick Henry do? Nothing. Yeah. We saw that. Fucking assholes.
But Lamar Jackson not shaking hands after the game, that was going to be another one of my assholes of the week, but I'm sorry, it's not shaking hands after the game. Yeah, just come on, just shake their hands. It's football, man. I know it's emotional and all that, but just go shake their hands. Y'all played a game. Y'all both played hard, so just go shake the hand. Don't do that, man. They want to dance on their logo. You won the game at their house. Come on.
Hey, Jonathan, you're correct. It's so funny when you said that, man. My Uncle Mel called me. He said, Sloan, I know you play football. I didn't play football, but ask me this question. What did you think about Lamar running off the field? I said, no, you tell me your opinion. I said, let me tell you right now. I thought it was Bush League. I thought it was real low budget.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I did too.
You should be the most humble.
Yeah.
The best. You should be the most humble.
And if anybody was going to be like that about shaking hands, it would have been the Titans because they just got clapped. You know what I'm saying? So you're the winning quarterback. You just got your first playoff dub. And it's real funny that they're like, oh, Lamar finally won a playoff game. I was like, dude, this is just his third one, though.
How long? He's been in the league 3 years, right?
Here's the thing that trips me out when people say that. I say, well, what the fuck he's supposed to do? He's a damn quarterback. They pay him a lot of money. You number one. You a first round draft pick. You supposed to win a damn playoff game or two. A 7th round quarterback. 6-round quarterback. Now,
You know, one of those.
Win 6 Super
That
Bowls.
won a lot of playoff games.
Playoff games. They work at it.
We do know a 6-round quarterback who's won several playoff games. As a matter of fact, the most ever.
31 or so.
Jack said we made a comeback. Yeah. So yeah, he gets it. He finally gets his first playoff victory. And kudos to him. They played a good game, man. Dude, keeping Derrick Henry to 40 in that weather, in that time of the year, that's when that dude is supposed to. And him on the sideline too, over there getting all mad because they stuffing you up, man.
Yeah,
you're the great Derrick Henry. You're supposed to went out there and clapped on the defense.
The coach is supposed to adjust. The coach didn't adjust well enough, I don't think.
No.
After the first half, I think he should have just gone ahead and just play action the whole thing, man.
Tannehill in the first half was on point. Tannehill played a great game. The passing game was on fire because they were thinking Derrick Henry was going to get these runs on first, second down, and they didn't do it. And so, yeah. So I agree with you, Jonathan, the game plan. So next game, Bears Saints.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
All right, so division rivals, whatever. The Bears played like a team that got in because 2 teams lost.
You know what?
They did though.
It's that. Listen, there were 2 games this weekend that had that extra wild card game. The 2 extra wild card games we had this weekend, right? We had 2 extras.
Yeah.
This was one of them. This was the doo-doo game, okay? We had 2 extras, and that was one of them. And we're going to get to the other one, I think, aren't we?
But here's the deal with this is what I have to say about this game.
Oh, it was the Washington game. I'm sorry, it was the Washington one.
Man, don't you talk about the Redskins like that, man. DC sexy will file our asses up tonight.
DC sexy.
You go in there and watch the DC.
That's NVP, not MVP. It was Mitch was the NVP. The
non-valuable player.
Nickelodeon most valuable Nickelodeon valuable player.
He's talking trash.
Check this out though, guys. Let me tell you something about Chicago.
Okay.
When the score was 7-0, when that joker ran in the end zone and he threw the ball to that cat, I forgot the guy's name, the receiver. He dropped that ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
The game is over for me.
Right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Trubisky lost total confidence in his ability to play. Now, the defense played very well because you got to think the Saints have been averaging 35 points a game and held them 1. So, I mean, don't sell Chicago straight. Chicago just they don't have a consistent quarterback. Man, you got to have a man to pull the trigger. You got to.
Which Trubisky has been playing great the past 5-6 weeks, man. He's been playing a really good football. And but like I said, the Bears lost their last 2 games of the season. The only reason they still made the playoffs was because
the extra wild card games.
Well, that
playoff format.
Yes, and 2 teams. The Rams losing in week 16, second to the last game, just basically automatically put them in there. So,
what's up, Andrew? Hi, Andrew.
Who's
coming
this?
in?
What's up, Andrew Casali? What's good, Andrew? He said, "Dude, no." Talk about Mitchell Trubisky.
No. He got the MVP. He didn't get the MVP. He got that Nickelodeon thing.
You guys are terrible.
So so the Bucks and the Saints, we'll talk about that when we get to the matchups. They will have their third. They don't like to play a team 3 times in one season. All right, so final game of the weekend. Browns Steelers.
I'm going to say something real quick, going back to
Go ahead.
the Ravens game, the Ravens-Titans game. Yeah. 3 games. I should have picked the Ravens because playing a team 3 times in the season and losing against them, that's not going to happen.
But they didn't play the Titans 3 times though.
Yeah, I thought they played them twice.
No, because they're not in the same division. They played them once.
No, they only played them once. That's right.
Yeah. No, so yeah. But still, I probably should have. I think
I'm thinking back. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I'm thinking back to playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, to that last
Go
playoff.
ahead.
Yeah. Because it seems like it though. Basically, and not in a calendar year, but in a 12-month span, they played each other 3 times.
Yeah. Go ahead. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Steelers, Browns. All right, so I'll start. Go ahead. I'll start the conversation off. Is I think that he said Steelers are gone. I think that the Steelers came into this game, number one, thinking they did have some bad fortune early. But number one, they thought, we ain't got to clap any cheeks in this game. The cheek clapping will take care of itself. It's the Browns. They're in the playoffs for a reason. They're in the playoffs for a reason. So I will hand the floor to anybody that wants to comment on. I mean, he's
from the first snap.
Yes.
From the first snap of the game.
Yes.
I knew this was going to be a game that I had to watch. I mean, it was a calamity. The Steelers and Mike Tomlin freaking imploded. And Ben Roethlisberger, excuse me.
Yeah.
How are you going to throw? You just can't throw that many picks and have that many turnovers and let another team score 28 points. Now, the Browns are a good team.
Yeah.
They have a good defense.
Yes.
And they have a good offense. Okay? And the second half of the year, they've been turning it on, man, the whole time.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield, I think I asked a question, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Did Baker Mayfield, has he changed your mind about him as a quarterback? Something like that along the lines the question was. And we all agreed, he absolutely turned a corner.
Yeah.
But for them to freaking implode like that, it was so freaking mind-blowing. It was bad, man.
I think they thought they were going to run the ball more.
Yeah, because they got those two beasts back there, yes.
And it didn't happen. Those guys ended up having...
Kareem Hunt didn't he have 2 touchdowns? I mean,
he did.
No, I meant the Steelers thought they were going to run the ball.
Oh, the Steelers couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't run. Yeah, I thought you meant the Browns.
No.
The damn offensive line was garbage.
Yeah. Ben had to throw the ball almost 70 times. He threw the ball 68 times.
His arm is fucking 40-year-old.
After having that elbow injury last year, too, right?
Mm-hmm. Throw the ball 70 damn times. He doesn't throw the ball that much in practice.
You know what, man?
He does. We'll get to that.
You got to take them shots for the game. Let me break it down to you. Old Joker. See, Ben ain't like an old Drew Brees that's 38, 39, 40. With Drew Brees 40. Tom Brady, 43. These kind of dudes were gym rats. Ben idea working out was living them damn Heinekens and them Coronas.
No. He's not fit. He's definitely not fit.
See, let me tell you something, man, about this shit.
Ben's looking big, man. Ben's looking
No, man. Look. I'm 55 years old, okay? I'm in shape because I never abused my body when I was playing. So I still hold it pretty good now. I don't look my age. I know that. But here's the thing. Ben is 38 years old, and that joker is washed up. The only reason he's staying around because he got them little young-ass kids at home. He got to pay off that girl. And, he got that rape case. He's still paying that girl from years back. So he's got to get that paper. His whole thing right now, man, he's old. They need to go on and draft another quarterback this year. Because if they it's going to set that franchise back at least 2 years. What's wrong?
Keep going. Just go ahead. Talk.
Well, what do I say now?
Nothing. I'm laughing at this right here. He said Big Ben worked out.
I got questions, man.
No, he got some questions. We're going to talk about Big Ben on 4 downs, what he's saying.
Here's the deal. You have a great mind for football. That's why you think like I do. That's all. You don't get upset about it.
I'm going to ask the question anyway, so just keep going on the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, and the Steelers, the defense was shot. They had 3 linebackers out. Defensive line was tired. Man, you know, and here's the deal, man. This year
Pouncey was tired. He wasn't feeling too good about himself either.
Yeah, man, you know, here's the thing with Cleveland. This year was just Cleveland's year. Once Odell Beckham was gone, they got better.
Mm-hmm.
Same what you said about Dooku Metcalf up there at Seattle.
Who?
Dooku Metcalf, is that what he said?
Well, I think you know these new players now. Shit, their mind is going. Man, look. With Metcalf.
Nicotina. Oh, I got you, Nicotina. He old 49ers fan. Where they at? They in the playoffs?
Watch your lip.
They in the playoffs? Oh, no, they ain't in the playoffs. Okay. All right, go ahead, Sloan.
Talk about no damn
Come in here throwing shade immediately. Ew.
But, yeah, so my thoughts on it, obviously some early misfortune, but they still came into this game thinking, we ain't got to do nothing. It's the Browns. We're about to run through this. Some of the, I remember messaging in the group chat. I messaged people. I was like, damn, another pick. Like it was almost laughable the way the ball was getting tipped up and just picked off. Yeah. I was like, dude, what?
Yeah. So
I would say 3 out of the 4 were tipped passes.
He had the most batted balls out of any quarterback.
I got Nicotina. He gonna be talking trash rest of the day. Injuries, man, nothing to do about that.
You know what? Chat room goon, Nick Doto show. You need to be quiet. Man, your team ain't even in the running, so you need to stop commenting. Hey, I can't fit with a count, but I guarantee you, they getting that playoff check. What they getting at the 49ers? Home with the 2 hall pass.
But yeah, some of it was just halfway through. I was like, "Yo, what is happening right now?" Because they were clapping the Steelers. I mean, and once I think the Steelers gave up, second half, you saw like no effort from the receivers when they were running their routes. You saw no effort from most of the team once it got to the because they already knew this because every time the Steelers would score, they'd have a nice drive. Guess what the Browns did? Came right back and scored.
Back up.
Yeah. And you could see the 2 different energy levels, too.
Yes.
On the Browns, man, they were up for that game. And the Steelers, from the get-go, because of the way the game started, they could not get out of that slump. They could not get out of their own heads, man.
I got an interesting tidbit for you. What did this game remind me of a parent with kids at home? Mom and dad say, we going out of town for the weekend. Now I want you kids to take care of the house, keep it clean, don't mess anything up. This is my analogy. Check it out.
No, I heard something similar to this. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's why I heard this. Yeah, that's why I got it from today. It made so much sense.
It did. Go ahead. Keep
going. Go ahead. Keep going.
Because what happened was, think about it. Cleveland didn't have a head coach. They didn't have an offensive line coach.
Mm-hmm.
They missed the offensive line coach, head coach, and one of their coordinators. And they kept the ship floating.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
No, they
it's
did.
Like your kid. Yeah, if you left your kids at home, you know what I mean, and they don't have that mentality. They don't have that mentality to say, okay, we're going to leave you at home for the weekend. Don't burn the house down. Right. And then you come back home, and the house ain't burned down.
The house is clean.
And it's cleaned.
Yes.
Hey, check it out. Here's the deal. What happened was the Browns showed real team unity and responsibility for winning.
Go.
Breaking news?
Hold up. Is it breaking news? What's up?
Seahawks fired offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer.
Yes, sir. That's the new Jets head coach.
You heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Yo, not surprised though. They got to do something.
No, man, that's a bullshit. That's a scapegoat, man. Let me tell you something. Why? They should fire the damn general manager. They should fire the damn general manager for not bringing in the damn offensive linemen and damn edge rushers for the damn defense. Because a good damn defensive rush is good for your secondary. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Like, man, we like shit. We play in the secondary. Like, man, get that man shit. We can't run with these jokers all night.
So that's that wraps up round one. Wild card weekend. Obviously, we see the teams moving on. We'll talk about that in just a second when we get to going over game picks and things of that nature.
I got breaking news. I'm interrupting on purpose.
Go ahead.
Tua is gone.
Who?
In Miami. Tua is gone. I heard that from a reliable source. They're going to draft a quarterback coming up this year.
That sounds about right for the Dolphins.
Sloan is Miami, baby. He gone. He gone.
Nerdy. I hope not.
Yeah,
Dawson.
No, it wasn't that long, man. As long as I don't play like 7,000.
The tone was changed enough to where their algorithm won't pick it up, man.
Hey, he knows just as well as I do. The YouTube will clap you for that. They'll get you hardcore.
Yeah, with any music, anything now. It's crap.
Yeah, man. You just right. Get Trump down. That's all. That's why you talking all that bullshit. Stop.
What? What the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, baby he got clapped up today.
Right.
But anyway, let me shut up.
Rankings, playoff power rankings, all right? The Chicago Bears, obviously in last place. Washington, 13. Steelers, 12. They got beat. All the losing teams are in the back half of this. Seattle Seahawks, 11. Indianapolis Colts, 10. Tennessee Titans at number 9. We break in the Cleveland Browns, who, as we just talked about, snuck off in there, clapped the Steelers' cheeks, got in the playoffs. They got to play Kansas City this weekend. The Los Angeles Rams at number 7. They come to Green Bay. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at number 6 will be facing this team right here, who's at number 5, the New Orleans Saints. The Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson got his first playoff win. And here's us at number 3. Obviously, we didn't play this weekend. At number 2, the Buffalo Bills, who won a close game against the Colts. And at number 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. Damn, the mad disrespect for my boys. Kansas City didn't play this weekend either. Fuck y'all. All right, here we go. And let's get it ready. All right. We're about to jump to halftime. You got some 4 downs for us afterwards, Jonathan?
Of course I do.
All right. So this is halftime. We're going to bounce off 5 minutes. Go get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Use the restroom. We'll be back in 5. and we're back. And Dawson's.
Hey, put that beat back on, man. I got something to say. I'm a freestyle on that. That beat. I got that beat.
Dawson, what's going
PJ.
on, brother?
Going good. Good to see you guys.
Hey, see, I got some. I got 16, man. Drop that beat.
I don't have just a beat, man. PJ, you still muted, man.
Drop that beat. Drop that beat, man.
Let's get to these. This asinine comment. Jordan Nelson is fire, son. All right. What up, Ryan? He said, "Who? Yeah, fire beats. Yeah, I tried to change up the halftime tonight. See."
Man, I was gonna freestyle. I'm pissed off now. You don't let me freestyle. That's
I'm
right.
digging at you, man.
Yo, Andre is he's the don't sleep on the Rams in the playoffs. D was nasty. Yeah, D was fucking fire. I'm not even. Let's see, nicotine in my Ravens beach.
Man, Jack just goes after everybody's Super Bowl losses, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Man.
Man, what's up with the Batman in the back? What's up, Batman?
That's hey,
My guy, so gotta represent.
Hey, man, you better watch out now, because I go in on everybody now. You bring you to the water.
No one is safe.
yes, no one is safe. All right, so Jonathan, man, you ready for four?
The pre-show, we had some good roasting during the pre-show.
Yeah, Sloan's wife was doing the roasting. She roasted. She did. Woo! All right.
She signified that. She signified hard.
She did.
Come on now.
All right, Jonathan, you ready for 4 downs?
Yeah, man, I got it. Let's go.
All right. All right, hit us with first down.
I'm glad Dawson's here because he might have a little insight on this. First question. How do you think technology will affect sports in the next year?
That's a great question.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's already affecting.
Well, the only reason I asked that question is because during CES, which is going on right now, it's a consumer electronics show. They're putting out a lot of the new processors, graphics cards, technology for computers and stuff like that this year. And with what happened with the Nickelodeon broadcast during the wild card game, that's all technology that they're putting into the games now. You know what I mean? So I think, to me, I'll go ahead and answer it first. I'll give you guys a little bit something to think about then. I think the augmented reality and virtual fan experience is going to be more apparent for the upcoming year. Just because they're not going to be able to have as many fans, and they're going to want people to interact with the games a lot more. So I think that is going to be part of every NFL game, not just the playoffs, not just the wild card game. It's going to be more apparent in all the games. What do you guys think?
And actually, I have something to add on to that. You mentioned the technology, and one thing that really stuck out to me, for the past, I guess this whole season really, is the newer cameras they're using to get like the Madden shots, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, they had the live action shot.
Yeah, exactly. And so they're probably going to try to use more shots like that to try to get it even more immersive. Because, there's nothing wrong with the format they already had with having the whole field fit on there. You have the offense, defense, you see everything. But you also have that immersion of getting really up close and personal, especially with the quality cameras they have nowadays where it just focuses on one person. It literally feels like you're playing Madden. So it's going to continue to feel more and more immersive in that way, in my opinion.
I hope so. I love it, man. And then, but the Nickelodeon thing really spurred on this question to where they had the slime in the end zone and then SpongeBob, try to get the younger audience in. Who's that taking digs at Adam real quick? At Dawson.
Andre.
Hey, Andre, when's the last time your 49ers won the Super Bowl? That's right. That's what I thought.
Man, what the hell? Wait a minute now. What the hell is a SpongeBob? What's a SpongeBob, guys?
You don't know who SpongeBob?
Man, look, y'all, I got 20 years. Y'all.
Okay, so anyways.
I think I agree with both of you guys. I agree that you're going to see more of that. And even things that might pop in like fan trivia, like that might be like part of the broadcast, that maybe fans can answer questions while a game is going on. Predictions or things of that nature where even if like one of these gambling sites gets involved with like
I was just gonna say, I was waiting for you to finish. Go ahead.
Yeah,
The gambling
but it's
sites,
like
go
one of these gambling sites gets involved with an NFL broadcast and there are like you can be online while you watch it and just place bets for certain things. Like that might be a thing, but
like a real time betting kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then not only that, they have it now to where they can put real time statistics on the field. So you could see it on like a graph or like a line or something like that, to where you could actually see what the bets are doing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But you also get all the real-time stats. Like they'll know in 10 seconds how fast the player ran. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's only going to get better, though, more improved. Like,
yeah.
I mean, so next season I think is going to be even better.
Somebody asked about
all that stuff.
Oh man, shit! I ain't no young buck. I'm an old veteran.
SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. Okay.
Kids, I don't have any damn
SpongeBob
kids.
SquarePants, man.
Yes.
I don't have any children. That's why I don't know who SpongeBob is. It must be some kind of little kid thing. And
Well, do some binge watching this weekend and have some fun.
only binge watching I'm gonna do this weekend is called Strike Back. You know what Strike Back is on Cinemax?
No, I don't think so, actually.
Section 20. So leave me alone. You know me.
That's fair enough.
All right. Let's go ahead. Second down. Here's a real football question here. Is Phillip Rivers a Hall of Fame quarterback?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? If I think he's grouped for real with Eli like this. Like so if Eli makes it in there,
okay.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. Well, how did they get drafted? Like
I have something against that though. See, I think he'll make it in. He'll make it in, but does he deserve to? I'm not certain about that. Because, yes, he's connected to Eli because of the whole draft shenanigans that happened. But here's the thing. Eli is the Patriot destroyer.
Yep.
Eli beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl.
Rivers got a big goose egg on that.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's a huge problem with his resume.
Won Super Bowl.
And I was going to say, if Dan Marino hadn't won one, he's in it.
Yes.
So what's the damn problem? Not everybody can win a Super Bowl. Not everybody can.
That's true.
Pre-game.
Super Bowls are.
You get all their damn stats on them and steal stats and stuff and go into trash cans and locker rooms and do all that. I got receipts on that too, believe it or not. Yeah, when they played some people, they had to make sure they checked the locker room because them jokers going there stealing shit out of damn trash cans.
We heard it. We heard it from the man's mouth.
Here's the thing: is that of course Super Bowls are not a prerequisite for the Hall of Fame. They're not. We know this.
You had receipts on it, didn't you? See, you know what I'm talking about. Jonathan, you wasn't there. I got the real receipts on that damn shit.
my point though is that Phillip Rivers has consistently, not in the past couple of years, but has consistently had a team where they probably should have done more than they had. He had Antonio Gates for years. He had LaDainian Tomlinson for years, arguably one of the better running backs of our generation. Antonio Gates.
They had Junior Seau. They had
Junior Seau.
They had the Shockmaster. My boy was the what? Prop man was his name.
And I mean, Phillip Rivers had his best years in the years where the majority of his division was terrible. Let's be honest here. The Broncos were terrible for years. The Raiders were terrible. And Kansas City wasn't great. So those years where the Chargers were the top dog, they didn't really do anything. So, I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm hesitant. He will make it, but that's why I'm hesitant.
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, I think he'll make it. But the big game, in the playoffs always really eluded him. You know what I mean? He didn't do well in the playoffs, and he never making it to the big game. He never even made it to the big game, did he? He never even made it to the Super Bowl. So I mean,
he made it to the AFC Championship game, I think once.
There's something to be said about that. But has he always had the best coaching? How much coaching turnover was there on that team, on the Chargers? So, I mean, that has a lot to do with it also. But for as long as he's played and how many things he's done, and how many players that he's brought along also, I think he'll make it in there.
And correction, Nicotina, he's got 17. All right.
Boom. Nicotina wrong again. He said the Niners were a great team. Then he said Philip Rivers has 9 kids. Man, he's just full of bad takes today.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh man. So are we all in agreement that he'll probably make it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
The best coach Philip Rivers had was Marty Schottenheimer.
Yes.
Notice we're all. This is the thing. Notice we're all talking about this like the dude who's already gone, like he's already retired, right? Dude's still in the league. He hadn't retired yet.
We all had that feeling right at the end of the game. We're like, yeah, he's done. He's done.
Man, they shoot that ball with their gear. They got the fake crutches on him to hold him up.
His wind up on the Hail Mary.
Like dude,
cartoon.
Yeah.
You know how the Frankenstein came out? Couldn't talk, but he still moved the arms. The Frankenstein.
Well, I was telling Anthony after I watched that game, we talk about the Hail Mary he threw, but the last 3 passes he threw were straight garbage. He threw all the way to the sideline, out of bounds, wherever anybody's head, and at the same side, the same exact place. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, try something else. Like,
he did. He was
that's
trying.
All he could do.
Yes, that's all he could do. Yeah.
He was trying, Dawson.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Hit us with third.
All right, here we go. Third down. What should Pittsburgh do about quarterback next season?
Get a new one.
Draft one.
Sloan said get him. Yes, they need to draft a quarterback.
41, I think it's $41 million against the cap.
Yep.
Is Ben.
You can take a pay cut and cut his ass. That's what you do.
That's the largest hit against the cap for a quarterback next year, I think. It is. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's $41 million against the cap.
Yeah.
You might want to look that up, but
He has 2 years left. Bring in a new quarterback, a young one, and let him sit for 2 years and take the growing pains.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you do it.
What about Rudolph? Don't give him a chance?
Hell no, he had his team in the sun. He got to go.
He got hit in the head with the helmet, though.
That's true. Can you even think straight after that one, though?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You kick me in the nuts, I'm going to hit you over the head with a helmet, too.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, cap.
Who's lying?
40 more garbage than Old Man Rivers. Jack clapping on you, Andre. He said 49 more garbage than Old Man Rivers throws. Yeah. And then in the game.
Man, the chat room dudes are fired up tonight. What's up with y'all? Y'all been smoking
Well, Andre's
Dawson's here.
just reveling in his team's glory days.
Yeah.
80s and 90s.
Joe Montana does not play for the 49ers anymore.
Neither does Steve Young. Those years are long gone.
But
Nico Nerd.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Nico Nerd, you like you about 15, man. You underage for being on this show.
who, Nicotina? Nah, he's not 15.
Right
He almost my age. Nah.
All right,
Hey,
so
My goodness.
Hold on. Yeah, on this comment right here, he did have some early in Dan Marino's career. He had some fire talent. That's why they made it to the Super Bowl.
Right.
They didn't win it, but that's why he made it. They had some fire receivers.
Man, he didn't have no mediocre talent. Man, that man, Dan Marino had the Marx brothers.
Yeah.
He had man, shit. Well, I forgot the big tight end they had. Man, shit. That man. Then they had a defense. They had all them tough ass defensive backs they had back then, linebackers.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, he had a team now. Don't get me wrong. Shit, you just couldn't get past them 49ers. That was David Willard, my boy from my hometown. Sorry about that, wrong guy.
All right, you got fourth down, Jonathan.
guys, what should Pittsburgh? I didn't hear enough answers for what Pittsburgh should do for the.
No, we all
for the
say
quarterback.
draft. I said draft.
You said draft one?
Yeah.
I said, get rid of his ass.
I
Ryan.
said Joe Montana.
Hey, Zero Fan, he doesn't watch sports, man. He's not a football guy, so that's why he in here fucking with us talking about Joe Montana.
Hey,
I got fourth down. You ready for fourth down?
Yeah.
I speak all the time too, so don't feel bad.
All right, here we go. Do you consider Josh Allen an elite quarterback now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Wow. You
Yeah.
guys are quick to answer that.
Yeah.
Really?
Look, accuracy,
Look at his body of work.
accuracy, his ability to scramble, his size, his toughness.
Listen, he's absolutely improved. He's improved from last season. He had one game over 120 quarterback rating last year. Now he has 7 games over 120. So absolutely improved. I still need to see more before I call him.
I agree with you. I need to see another year. I need to see another year like this in order to really officially say that. But like,
who do you consider elite quarterbacks then?
No, you just saying that
in the league right now. Who's an elite quarterback then?
New England. That's what you
Rodgers?
Yeah.
Mahomes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Rodgers, Mahomes, Brady,
Breeze.
Breeze, of course.
Yes.
Deshaun Watson?
You know, this year.
Okay, that's a wishy-washy one. That's a little bit on the borderline
It's
right
not
there.
wishy-washy.
Yeah.
He had the best stats of his career this year with nobody.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson,
so,
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll put him over that line then. Okay, agreed. Breeze?
Yeah, you have to put Breeze. That's
Okay. And you're gonna put Josh Allen over that?
yeah. He took
Not
Roethlisberger's
over them.
spot.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying over that line, that elite line.
Oh, yeah.
He in the top. I'd say he in the top 6 at least.
Okay.
I'd say probably top 5.
I'm going to say he's not there yet. I'm going to say he's on that line.
On the cusp.
He's
He's
ready
on the
to be
cusp.
there. I need
agree
more.
with you.
I need more. I need more. I just need to see a little bit more, and I'll put him over that line.
You've been
Agreed.
watching for 3 years. You see his maturation process.
What happened? What do you think part of the reason why he did so good this year?
Like I told you last week, 2 weeks ago.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs. You're right, Anthony. It's Stephon Diggs, man.
His damn coach and general manager was smart enough to say, "Get that boy some help."
Yeah. No, I'd say he's there. For me, if I'm talking quarterbacks, if I'm the elite status, if you're in the top 5 for me, you're elite pretty much. And I feel like he's in the top 5. And you know what? That could change this weekend. He might go in there and the Ravens defense might be fire. and which it's been hard for who was it? Kansas City gave him fits this year. But like, yeah, it could change this week. But as of right now, after watching this past weekend, after watching this entire season, I would put him in my top 5.
Okay. I mean, I'm not that far off. I just feel I need more. I guess it's. I don't know, man. I just need to see a little bit more from him. I just not totally 100% convinced yet. I think he's still got that. Still a little bit green. Just that last year's playoff just really tarnished it. I think for me, and all the mistakes he's made and the things that he said in his past little press conference about mistakes he made in that game. I just don't think he's just quite there yet. That's all.
All right. So you got a 2-minute drill, Jonathan?
No 2-minute drill, man.
All right. So we'll move right into what we all got something to say about on this episode of Instant Replay. That's Asshole of the Week.
What an asshole!
Anybody want to go first, or
I'll go first.
Go.
go ahead.
Oh, go, Dawson. You got it. Go.
Go, Dawson.
I think I heard you guys say it earlier.
Yeah.
The Ravens defense wins that for stomping on the Titans logo. I don't care about like last playoff or whatever, but you don't do that. That's not classy. You don't do that. I watched it and I immediately messaged Anthony. That's my pick for Asshole of the Week this week. That's my pick.
I'm going to tell you something about that too. Okay, so that was planned.
Oh, I'm sure.
That was planned. And I'm going to tell you why it was planned. Because they all knew exactly what to do and how to do it. And they wanted to. Now, if you're planning for a game, you're playing a playoff game, you don't plan stuff like that. Don't waste your time planning to stomp on somebody's thing like that. I actually didn't mind it because what the Titans did in the previous game To where they in the beginning of the game, and that, there was a big hubbub about that. I think if you remember, that was my asshole of the week, but in a good way. 1 week when the Titans did it on their logo. So I'm okay with the Ravens doing it. I just don't want it to be planned. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just go ahead.
I was just so
do it
disappointed
and
that my
then
man,
let it be.
what was his name? Derek Wolf. He used to be a Bronco. I was just so disappointed that he participated in that. I was like, come on, man. Like, really? Dude, come on.
All
I
right.
didn't think it was too bad.
I got a hero of the week too.
Okay.
And a asshole of the week.
Let's it.
I'll let you guys go and do it. I'm gonna close.
All right, I'll go. All right. Chase Claypool. It's my asshole of the week. Your team, Juju Smith-Schuster, okay, was talking smack before the game about the Browns. You lost horribly and disgustingly to the Browns, okay? It's like y'all didn't even show up for the game. And you go ahead and spout off against the Browns saying that that's okay that you lost against them. They're going to lose in the next round anyways. I don't know, man. Don't be doing that on Instagram Live. That kind of makes you look trashy, man. Sore loser kind of stuff. It does not look well. It does not look good in the NFL.
Once you lose, I think you just like Sloan always says, you put that stuff up in that U-Haul and get up out of there.
That's right.
There's no business coming back talking trash after you done got beat like that.
You had your chance. They folded like a picnic chair.
And he had a good game, though. Chase Claypool had a good game, though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. If you had a good game, don't sit there and say the Browns are, you played a good game. Just go ahead.
Wait a minute. Football is what? Team game. This ain't motherfucking basketball where one guy can score, like James
No, it's
Harden.
not. But, I mean, you had a good game. There's no reason for you to sit there and whine about it and say, oh, the Browns are going to go get beat next round. Watch the Browns win, and then what you're going to say.
You're right. I look at it like what you said. Oh, they're going to get beat next round, but they whooped y'all ass the first round, so shut up.
Yeah, why are you bragging about something when you just got your butt kicked? Like
That's what I'm saying.
That's the opposite of what.
That was a fellow dragon.
So PJ, does this that you sent me have to do with yours?
Yes, hold on. Mine is the refs and whoever's reviewing footage in New York during the end of the Colts-Bills game.
Oh, yeah. So I'll throw this on up here. Go ahead, PJ. You got the
Yeah. This is bad.
Yeah.
Look, the dude gets up.
He's off the ground.
They wait to touch him. They wait to touch him. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
That is a
shocked when I
fumble.
saw that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fumble now.
That could
That's a fumble.
yeah.
That's a fumble.
Not enough visual evidence to overturn a call.
It's not college football.
Well, I was watching that and I saw it, and you could clearly see he waits to touch him because he knows the rule. The guy gets back up, his knees off the ground, and then he strips the football. And I'm thinking like, oh, there's no way it's not going to be called a fumble. There's no way. And they're like, not enough evidence. I'm just like, give me that office, pay me the money to review it, and I'll switch that right now.
That was a fumble, 100%.
Man,
100%.
Go on, bro.
Oh yeah. Okay. So mine. And you're actually absolutely right. That was a fumble. That was ridiculous. I think they kind of wanted the first playoff game of this year to be like it was.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah,
They
they wanted to
wanted
let
Phillip
that
Rivers
go
to have
on
a
a little bit
chance.
longer.
Yeah, exactly. And so they let that pass when.
That's a Phillip Rivers call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, think about it. It had to be a Philly River call. You got
This dude's going in the Hall of Fame. We got to go ahead and give him this call.
That other quarterback's not elite. We need to send him home.
Wait a minute. Here's the deal. They had to give it to him. You got old folks in line trying to get COVID shots, and you got old folks in line trying to get the stimulus check. So you got to get a bad fumble, man. You got to give it to him.
What the heck?
So Phillip Rivers.
what a line of reasoning right there.
So
Wait a minute, man. Everybody win. Who all win?
I ain't with you. I'll let you go. My asshole of the week is Juju Smith-Schuster, a wide receiver. He's been mine before this season. Just for the comments he made before, leading up to the game against the Cleveland Browns, when he said it's the same old Browns. Them same old Browns clapped your cheeks. Clapped your cheeks.
You just don't do that. In sports like this, you just don't talk smack before a game. It never turns out well.
Not like that. Don't give them headlines. Don't give them, what do you call it, PJ, bulletin board material.
Bulletin board material.
You don't give them that. You don't. So that was my asshole of the week. And then he went out there and didn't even play that well and just, yeah. So, Sloan, asshole of the week.
Man, I got asshole and superhero of the week.
All right.
I'm going to start off with asshole of the week goes to the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie. Man, let me tell you something. He gets on TV and tells the world, I'm firing Doug Peterson, which is my homeboy. I played against him in high school. And said he really didn't deserve to get fired, but I'm fired him anyway. Now, wait a minute. It's just Jeffrey Lurie is the worst friggin' owner in the NFL. Let me tell you why. You had Andy Reid with a winning record, took you to the Super Bowl, never had a losing season, had one bad season, he fired him. Chip Kelly never had a losing record to that last year when everybody got hurt. When they paid my boy DeMarco Murray all that money because Dallas didn't want him, they fired him. Peterson took him to the Super Bowl maybe 2 years removed. Peterson's problem was, if I was an owner, a billionaire owner, I'm paying one guy $180-something million, and I got a coach that is a good offensive coach. They had a lot of injuries this year. No, I would have told both of them, get y'all ass in the room and work this shit out because I need both of you. That's what I would have told him. But then he going to fire the man? Then he going to tell the world he didn't deserve to get fired. And my hero of the week is Bill Belichick.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I know why.
Wait a minute. I got a receipt on this firsthand. I was like, is that true? He said, Sloan, y'all know what I'm talking about, what my receipt is now. Y'all know. He said, man, if he would have went up there and accepted that award, considering the climate on that team, nobody that looked like AC and me would be playing next year on that team. I promise you. They would have had nothing but scrubs and Bob Kraft told him, listen here, homeboy. I voted for the motherfucker, but we don't need him anymore, so let's get this thing over with. Hero of the week.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what though. If that wasn't so publicized about him getting that award, I'd think he still would have went.
He would have went through the back door. You are most certainly correct, my son.
So it wasn't Bill Belichick. It was actually the team and him and his job that he was doing. The reason he was doing that.
Wait a minute, man. They said he was told. I was told his old lady and his kids and the grandchildren.
Yeah, because his old lady is is her brand. She actually has her brand tied to him.
That's right.
So if he's doing bad, then she's doing bad.
Up in New England, New England ain't nothing but all them damn liberals up there now,
Listen, I listen to it all day long. So
yes,
and on the on the Peterson thing.
Yeah.
On Doug Peterson thing, excuse me.
Hold up.
The Doug Peterson thing, man.
That boy just
100% deserved to be fired.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Son, bitch, because he tore up the damn locker room with 3 minutes left in the game. You put a third string guy in the game. That's a dumbass move.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying that he wasn't making very good moves there, man. He won a Super Bowl, but I mean,
you were right.
Come on.
Let me tell you one thing about. I've been in the locker room. I know when a coach does something to a player, and you know it's foul, and you kill your locker room. He wouldn't be able to get them boys back for next year. I promise you. When he took Jalen Hurts out that game, they totally lost respect for him and screwed over Carson Wentz, the way he handled that, that's your $185 million man.
Yeah, it is though.
If you got to roll him out there in a wheelchair and put him underneath the center to get snapped, he got to play.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, I'm paying this motherfucker all this money. He got, whoa, hell no.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, with Jonathan. Yes, he won the Super Bowl, first one in Philadelphia Eagles history, and he'll probably be much loved by the community there and everything for the rest of his life. But as far as that team goes in that locker room, he done scarred that shit. And
I mean, you got a statue out front that was sponsored by Bud Light of a quarterback that doesn't deserve to have a statue. You don't make I heard something today, and it hit me hard. Mm-hmm. Don't make a statue of somebody that's still alive. Don't do it, man.
That's a great point.
unless it's like Jordan, though.
Unless it's Superman.
No. You know how many statues we got at the University of Oklahoma? Everybody's still alive. Benny Vessel, Benny Sims, Conor Murray.
We're talking
got one?
NFL,
Coach got
not
one?
college.
Huh?
Coach
We're
got
talking
one?
NFL. We're talking NFL. This is NFL.
And you said statue, nobody not alive in sports. Now, come on, man. You just said that.
I thought that was just known. I'm sorry.
I gave AC. What did I tell you today when you called me? When you text me? What did I say?
Yeah, you're gonna be off the chain tonight.
You're not off the chain. This is normal, Sloan. We're all
I'm
right.
going in.
Yeah, okay.
John, you know I love you. I'm still mad at you didn't come down for the game. I hooked
Listen.
you up.
Hey, man.
Do you know what happened to me in the last 2 weeks?
You've been making that paper.
I got COVID.
Oh shit! You got the bug.
I had it. I don't got it no more
Oh,
because
thank
I'm
you.
healthy.
You got them damn antibodies now. Come on down here, give me some of that blood,
That's all
man.
I'm saying. You want some of this? All right.
What the
Blood,
What's your blood type? We'll do a little transfusion.
I'm positive, man. You know, and I got that new blood. I ain't got that and Neanderthal blood. That old part, the white folks got that Neanderthal blood. Y'all dogs and mountain up in the days, man. We from them backwoods and Africa shit. You know. We'll talk about it.
All right, y'all. Let's
Oh no.
Nerdy in many ways, man. Man, what does that mean, man? What does that mean?
What's very many ways mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? You got a lot of holes.
I like a lot of different things.
You got a lot of holes, sizes and shit.
No, hey, Dawson.
It's all good. I ain't mad at you, baby. Shit.
Here, Dawson. You a gamer?
I try to, yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you play on?
Xbox One and Nintendo Switch.
All right. Well, we need to talk. Stick around for the after show.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, man, my old lady coming down to signify the after show, boy. You better be careful now. You might have...
He said, "What the fuck is that?" All right, you guys, it's time. PJ, you want to make those picks?
We're not gonna do a hell yeah, hell nah.
I don't have. Do you
We're
have
gonna do it
one?
at the end.
You have one?
Hell yeah, the hell no.
I have extra questions, so hell yeah, I got one.
Throw the question out, man. Shit.
All right, here we go. Hell yeah, hell nah. Is the Super Bowl window closed for the Steelers?
Hell yeah.
Right now, hell yeah.
You gotta get a
I would
quarterback.
say hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's even if they do draft, if they do get, and I don't know what the Steelers draft pick looks like. They're liable to be the ones who draft Alabama's quarterback, the one that just won a national championship.
Mac Jones?
Yeah, something like that. I don't think their draft pick is high enough to get him because they're projecting him between 10 and 20. And I don't.
He's a second round pick.
And that John was smart. He better go to a team at the bottom half of the draft. He's gonna be to save his life.
He could be a second round. He's gonna be a second round pick, I believe. I don't think he's gonna go first round.
Watch Pittsburgh make the stupidest pick of all time and pick BYU's quarterback. Watch them do that.
I hope so.
That's what's wrong with him. He ain't black. That's what's wrong with him.
No. What are you talking about, man?
Warriors quarterback? Warriors quarterback? He's way overrated. He's gonna be out of the league in 2 years.
Wait. Come on, nerdy helper. Tell me why. Why nerdy helper?
Well, first off, he's tiny.
Nerdy
First
helper.
off, he's tiny.
Uncle Sloan too much grip. He got too much grip. He said too much ripple tonight. Yo. If you know what Sanford and Son is, you know what ripple.
I know what Ripple is.
Hey, AC, I know you know what ripple is, okay?
Yeah, I know exactly what.
Chat room cool going, it be hard.
All right, you ready? You ready, PJ?
Yeah.
There's 5 of us, and there's most of the picks will be made by these helmets that he's shaking around right now because there's only 4.
There's only 4 games, right?
Yeah.
I guess I should be grateful because the helmet helped me in the Titans-Ravens game.
Oh yeah, he did it.
Even though I didn't
Who
want
you picking? Who you picking for first?
John.
All right.
John got the Saints.
Oh, well,
Damn it! I didn't want the Saints. They're not going to beat them 3 times? Son of a bitch. That was the whole thing.
Now I'm picking for Anthony.
Calm down, Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Ravens.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like that's a good one.
Because my fear, I thought about it earlier today, was that it was going to be the fucking Rams, and I was going to have to pick the Rams.
Now Sloan.
Hey!
Come on, Aaron Rodgers. Shit. I hope that defense playing no physical this week, buddy. We don't need it.
Yes.
I got.
Oh, Kansas City. They're playing the Browns too.
All right, we'll give Dawson one here.
Yes. What you got,
Cool.
Dawson?
Better not screw me over.
Oh,
Well, Cleveland. That's not a bad pick.
That could be interesting.
Yes.
Let's see.
Get the
I know.
upset.
I know. I got to get Jack one.
Yeah. Pick one for Jack.
You put the Ravens helmet back in there.
Nah, he already did. Oh, he got
Bucks.
Tampa Bay. The Bucks for
man,
Jack.
Brady.
That's a good pick right there.
For real.
That's the one I wanted.
All right.
It's not fair.
It's time. Dawson, you ready?
All right. So we want the AFC. Well, I'll just go AFC first.
Yes.
Well, this is going to be an interesting one, but Browns versus Chiefs. Well, I already have my pick in the bag, so.
Yeah. Yes. I will go Chiefs.
I got to pick KC.
No one's going to join me? No? All right. I see how it is. This is how you treat your guests.
I don't know, man.
I'm going with the upset of the year.
Ooh.
Hey.
I'm going with my Oklahoma boy. I got to support my Sooner, man. I got to support my Sooners.
You going
Boomer.
Browns?
Boomer Sooner, baby boy.
Let's go, Sloan. Let's go.
PJ, you're going
playing
Chiefs,
this weekend?
PJ?
That's my pick.
Yeah, that's his helmet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
That's my helmet pick.
Okay.
I'm going to go Browns.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they can do it if they play.
No, they can most
They
definitely do
absolutely
it.
can.
Yeah.
Dude, they are riding high right now.
Yeah.
They are riding high right now. I don't think the Chiefs week off, 2 weeks off really. I don't think they're ready for it.
If the Browns run the ball, the best way to keep Mahomes off the field, you better run that egg. They got 2 good running backs, good offensive line.
Hey, you know what?
And who they got
I'm
on
going
defense?
Browns.
The Browns.
Change my pick
Who
to
the
the
Browns
Browns.
got?
Anthony,
my pick to-
nope. Stand
Yeah, you
alone
can-
or don't.
You can change until if we haven't moved to the next game yet. You can change.
You're gonna change it?
Yes,
You're gonna change
yes.
it?
You know
You want
why?
Browns?
You know why? The last 4 games of this, dude, they scored 17 points against the Falcons. Yo, the Browns could come off in there. Yeah, dude, and they had a.
I'm changing it for you. I'm gonna change it for you.
Hey, check it out though. The Browns definitely have a better defense than the Falcons.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
They have a better.
Who they got? They got Myles Garrett right there, right? Helmet swinging.
That's the helmet man.
He's gonna give Mahomes a concussion.
That's fine. Take him out. Get ejected. Game over.
Helmet man, come on and hit
All
me.
right, next Dawson, next game.
All right. Now we got Ravens versus the Bills.
Helmet man, hit me over the head again. Come on.
So
of Elton John songs.
Ravens, Bills. Whew.
Man, I'm going with the Ravens, man.
You going Ravens?
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens, baby. Going with the Baltimore Ravens.
My
I
pick
have
is
to go with
made,
the
isn't it?
Bills.
Yeah, your pick is made.
Yeah.
I have
You
to
got
go with the
Ravens,
Bills.
right, Anthony?
Yeah, I got Ravens, yeah.
I'm going Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm going Bills.
Go Bills.
Bills.
That's like either them.
I can't pick the Ravens as much as I want to. The freaking I want to. I can't. I can't
the
do
Bills
it. I
or
don't
Browns
think
are
they're
who I
well-rounded
wanna-
enough. I think the Bills are on fire right now.
Yo, man, we ain't gonna stop Lamar. We're not gonna bring stop Lamar.
There's gonna be yeah, I agree with you, Dawson. Between those two games in the AFC, there's gonna be an upset this weekend. Yeah.
I'm either going for the Bills or the Browns for the Super Bowl, honestly, because neither of them won a Super Bowl. I want to see one this year. But yeah,
Okay.
I have to go with Bills.
Yeah. All right.
Upset weekend.
Move over to the NFC.
All right, we got the Rams versus the Packers.
Yeah, I already know who I'm picking.
I already got it written down.
Yes, man. Little joker like you got a damn force. Say that shit again. Rams versus the Packers. Say it again, Minnie Man.
The Rams versus the Packers.
There you go. Boy, he sound like that dude doing a concert.
Hey, he's a sports comment. He does sports commentating.
I do, yes.
For who?
It's a Division III school, Southern Virginia University.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh, Minnie Man.
I will listen. You should
appreciate it.
I should know that. I will
Come on,
next season, I guess.
man. You want me to come up there and do something at the Division III level? I'll do something.
You imagine Sloan calling games? He'd be like, "This
Oh, that'd be
motherfucker."
hilarious.
It'd be like, cut it.
The athletic director comes up like, who is this guy?
Like,
Like, Ginger, calm down.
So the rest of y'all's picks.
like I always say, I wanted some brown looking, some raw meat. You good to go.
Dawson, you pick Packers? Dawson, you pick
Yeah.
Packers? Yeah.
Yes. You're just making sure that I don't die. Pick against Anthony.
You good, man. These fools do it all the time, man.
I'm gonna go Packers.
All right. And the final game of the divisional round of the playoffs this weekend.
It is the first ever playoff matchup between Tom Brady and Drew Brees, the Buccaneers versus the Saints.
But that's the Senior Bowl.
Senior Bowl.
The geriatric bowl.
Oh man.
And you think the boys got that COVID test now? That they got their age group.
Well, y'all know who I got. I got the Saints.
Yes.
And
I have to agree.
Oh man.
You know what though? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I think Brown gonna get loose, but the Saints defense is so good. I think the Saints gonna do it to him, baby. I'm all in. I'm going with the Saints.
Saints?
Yep, I'm a Louisiana boy. I got to go with
all
Sloan this time. I never picked them some, but I'm gonna pick them tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay on it this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay because you in love with Tom Brady.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay, man.
Check it out, Mini Nerd. Check this out, Mini Nerd. Look,
What?
That name changed like 3 or 4 times already.
Mini Nerd. What's up, Mini Nerd? Shit, Mini Nerd. He got divorced. That's the man.
Rail says Sloan will get How about what the fuck should be the rest? I got the Bucks. Okay, Jack picked the Bucks. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay as well. I think like we've mentioned several times, it's so hard to beat a team 3 times.
Now I'm going with the Saints. The Saints got that defense.
They do.
I got a prediction. If Drew Brees get hurt, they will not play Taysom Hill at quarterback. They're gonna play Jameis Winston.
Damn, if he get hurt, oh shit.
Man, you get an old man with a 300-pounder. No, the boy got bad ribs anyway. Shit, he won.
That is.
He He wasn't good. He wouldn't fall on and go crack, snackle, and pop.
Dominic Sue's getting his stomping foot ready for the game.
I know about that foot. I saw him get ejected for it. Thanks. But
I remember that.
yeah.
Dawson, who did you get?
What was that?
Who you pick?
Oh, I picked the Saints for that one.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. Millionaire, where you from, man? Where you out of, man?
I'm from Virginia.
So you up in Virginia? Damn, boy, we going worldwide now. Shit, we all right then. hey, millionaire, check this out, man. Next year, if you still in the game and hang out with these jokers here, you come on down, man. I'm gonna hook you up, man.
Absolutely, that'd be awesome. They'd be blessed.
No, I'm serious.
No, he's not. He's Dawson. No, he's serious. He'll show you a good time for sure.
I'm sure he is serious.
I millionaire now. I might talk a lot of bull jive on the show.
He said Dawson went for big nerves, tiny nerves, then mini birds.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Millionaire, cool though. Hey, check this out, man. Look, you married?
I am, yes.
Oh shit! Well, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna give you the triple X. The triple X.
Man, you showed us. Nah, I ain't even gonna say
He's watching that. He might not be able to come down no more. I'm gonna show you triple X package, baby.
Yeah,
So,
I know you've been married for about a year and a half now. So
Newlyweds.
Yeah.
All right.
How old are you, man?
I'm 24.
Yeah, his birthday was like 3 days ago.
Oh, shit, man, that shit it's still hot. Shit, you
Jack, I'm dying. Jack, younger than you. Jack. Hey man, hey, this is the adults only version part of the show.
Like,
Jack, you need to bounce,
this should
man.
be after hours. We need to close this stuff up, and then we'll have this conversation later.
All right, you guys. We'll go around the horn. PJ, man, your final thoughts.
Millionaire, this the Pittsburgh. Hey, tell hello to
the pit bulls. Yeah.
I got a mini bird too. I got a mini bird just like you, a mini. See, I got.
Look, Ray, I'm talking about. Nah, I'm good, Ray. Don't get this up. So, PJ, man, final thoughts on this past weekend and this weekend coming up in NFL and playoffs.
Yeah, I enjoyed the extra game on Wild Card Weekend. Each day on Wild Card Weekend. I am looking forward to this weekend. We got some good matchups.
Yeah.
Should see some damn good football. I mean, we had good football last week, but some of the games,
Yeah.
This week, every game this week should be knockout, drag out fight. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Sloan, man, what's your final thoughts on last weekend and this weekend coming up?
Man, all I got to say is, man, I really enjoyed the games, and I really enjoyed talking with you guys, about everything.
Oh, yeah.
It gives me a chance to bring back some old memories about myself and things that went on in my life about this game that we all love, man.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to meet you, Mini Nerd. I'm cool with that shit. You can do, man. I like your game, man. So I'm gonna
He'll be back next week.
I'm serious, Mini Nerd. Get your bus ticket together, save your money, come on down, man. I'll hook you up.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds good, man.
His.
I got plenty there. You can stay at my crib. Just don't pull out no pistol shooters at night. My damn pit bird invite you. But other than that, good.
All right, Jonathan.
You bring your old lady. You better hang out with the girls.
All right, Jonathan. Your final thoughts on this past weekend and what we got coming up.
Man, I'm excited about what we got coming up for the podcast for next year. I know we got bigger things coming up.
Yeah. Yes.
It's about to get hyped for that. But over the past weekend, a lot of 2 upsets and just a unexpected weekend. I think I'm glad I got my taste back after having COVID.
Yeah.
I lost my taste Friday. I got it back over the weekend. That means I'm healthy, so that's good.
Buffalo wings, man.
What you gonna eat?
Those are the small wins, man. to you, but to me, when you lose your taste, I'm going to tell you what, when you lose your taste and smell, it's a lot more shocking than you think it is, man.
No, it's not. It's better.
It sucks.
When you lose your smell, it's better to eat it when it doesn't smell, man. Go dive on it.
It's like my mom had that too. My mom had a little bit of COVID, and she had a little loss of taste, and she couldn't taste the chocolate she was eating that day. And she's like, "Man, this is really sad. I want to taste the chocolate." It's like, "What's okay,
I'm
Mom?"
telling you what, man, it's a little bit shocking, man. It's a little bit rough, but you know what? Besides that, it's a lot of big things going to happen in football in the next 3-4 weeks, man, and I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? College is over. The draft is coming into form, and teams are making moves. And to me, this is the most exciting part of the year for us because we get to talk about it all. And that coming up, that's exciting to me. And I hope to see you guys all in person soon. I mean, that to me, that's what I'm waiting for.
You 2 hours up the road. Hey, look. We're going to get Mini Nerd to come on down. Mini Nerd, you're going to be part of the
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Cool ass voice, though, boy. Say that shit again. Say it again. Uncle Bird Buccaneers. And
All right, go ahead, Dawson.
Yeah, Dawson, your thoughts on this past weekend and this weekend coming up?
say it in that voice. 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 Break it down, too.
Now I'm
Hold on,
the
he's got to get to the mode now.
Yeah.
I thought this weekend was a very good weekend of football. It was very fantastic, very action-packed, had a lot of good upsets, a lot of good plays. This weekend's going to be fantastic. Second round of the playoffs always provides a lot of great moments in football history. We'll see where it goes. And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
He's got a call sign now.
Yeah.
Put the shirts up, Anthony. Put it
shirt
on
there.
that Teespring. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I can't trademark that though. That's what is that? Bruce Almighty or whatever that is?
Yeah.
I'll get flagged for that one.
Well, you now you will. I don't think they trademarked it.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that shit, Mini Nerd. Don't you worry about it. Listen, Mini Nerd. Don't you worry about the horse being blind. Just load that wagon and keep moving, baby. That's all you need to do.
Oh man. As for me, this past weekend was fire. Of course, like I said, like PJ was saying, there's a couple games that were but for the most part, it started off with a bang. Colts, and
Bills.
yeah, Bills. Colts, Bills. Game was, like we said, close. You know, we got the. It started off with a bang, and going into this one, obviously, you got me who's going to be in some cold flu sweats the entire weekend. Well, not even the entire weekend because we play at like 4:30 on Saturday. So,
well, then you're gonna eat all these chicken wings and get the meat sweat.
I won't be eating shit.
He's gonna be drinking. That's what he's gonna be doing.
If I can, I'm a little this. Pretty much this entire season, I've thought about that. Rams defense is fire, so I'll just say that, and we'll see where that goes. But I'm looking forward to the weekend. After the weekend's done, we're going to have our final 4 teams that are going to be competing to make it to Super Bowl, and yeah. I'm nervous, obviously, just because my team is playing this weekend, and we got like a tough matchup. All the games are tough. And you know,
they get to the end anyway, baby. That's the name of that. Why they call it playoffs.
See, Anthony, in order to solve that problem, you just need to be a fan of a team that sucks nowadays, like my Broncos, man. That's just what you got to do.
No.
Just got to be a fan of a team that sucks. Then you won't stress about it.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Stop.
I'm gonna tell you what. This year was the best season for me because it was almost stress-free.
Wait a minute, stop lying, Johnny, because you've been complaining about it. Man, you know what?
Listen, my team sucked this year, man. I don't got to worry about no playoffs. I knew that.
Let me get these New England straight.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Let me get you straight, Patriot John. See, here's the problem. You just like them Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I know. When you win all these damn Super Bowls, you got 6 Super Bowls in Pittsburgh, you got 6 Super Bowls in New England. Man, your standards are so damn high. When you slip a little bit and become like a regular team, you think it's the damn end of the world. You know, that's what that shit's all about.
No, I don't. I don't think it's the end of the world. Trust me.
Don't come up here talking all that bullshit like, oh, it's just a thing. No, man. You sit up and listen to you cry and complain. He was wearing a Cam Newton shirt at first. Cam, put your dress on. You'll play better.
I did too. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. Hell yeah, I did that. Because if you're not, listen, you got to be on board. If you're a fan, you got to be on board with what they're doing.
Hey, let me tell you something. I never picked against my team this whole
That's what
year.
I'm saying, man.
I never picked against my Cardinals. He was little man out there trying to run over.
Did I ever pick against my Patriots?
No.
When Tom Brady was playing with them damn Buccaneers, you picked Tom Brady because you still think Tom Brady with the.
No.
With the
Did I pick against my Patriots? I never picked against them.
Yeah, all right.
As hard as it was, I never picked against them.
Wait,
PJ?
Hey, he did. So did I.
All right, y'all won those games too, most of them. So I can tell you what.
This has been episode 19 of Instant Replay. We'll see you guys next week as we go over and break down the second round of the playoffs, the divisional round, and talk about the championship games that will be coming up the following weekend. Let's see, we got one last comment. The Broncos are better than I don't think Andre's here no more, but yeah.
I agree. I concur. We suck better than them.
PJ, man, tell them where they can find you.
You find me on Instagram, i.r.pj.
Sloan.
You can find me at Get Fit with Sloan and Peace to DC Sexy. Word. Boom.
Jonathan.
I don't know how to follow that up. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at i.r.jonathan over there. Yeah.
And
Dawson.
All right, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at NIMW32, as well as on Vero at Dawson Wiedrich. Also, check out my YouTube channel, Nerdy in Many Ways. And thanks for having me, man.
Hey,
Hey, we love it, man.
Now Sloan was talking that voice all the time now.
Say it in the voice. Say it in the voice.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
It's the mic. It's not his voice. It's the mic, man.
obviously, you're
He's got that Colin Cowherd mic.
I'm ACS. You can find me on all forms of social media at 2279ACS. If you are watching this on my YouTube channel right now, the ACS Universe, I would invite you to go down below the video, click on the Instant Replay link, go to that channel, give it a like, subscribe to it, and things of that nature.
Y'all can go ahead and talk about the new movie that just got announced.
Hold on. Chuck Pagano's retiring.
Oh. Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Couple breaking news on the show.
That was great.
Yeah.
2 of them, PJ. Good job.
You know what he needs to try to compare to how bad the defense had played. So he won't get fired.
The defense played better this year than they have in the last few years.
Still lost. Still lost. He want to get fired.
Wow. Okay.
Sloan with zero love.
Man, you
I was talking about Deadpool 3.
Yes.
Anyways, go ahead.
As long as it's better than Deadpool 2.
I love Deadpool 2 and Deadpool 3. Deadpool 2 makes me cry, bro. What's the matter with you?
Cry.
Clint Eastwood movie, Deadpool. Clint Eastwood.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he said Deadpool was a Clint.
The Deadpool movie, Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. What?
I know what you're talking about. I do know what he's talking about. There is.
Look, see,
The Deadpool.
Yes, the Deadpool.
Wait. Here's the problem. All you young bucks out there in TV land, y'all think all this stuff is new, but it's old. Being made new again. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Yeah, same channel, same feeds and everything, and we'll be talking football. If you like to watch football and you love to hear some people talk about it, we welcome you back next week. It's the replay out.